Okay, let's kick things off. Have you ever felt that really frustrating gap between what you spend years learning in school and what employers actually want?
Oh, absolutely. That classic no experience, no job loop. It's a real catch-22.
Exactly. It feels like, you train for this race, but the finish line just keeps shifting. You've got the knowledge, but the door's locked because you lack that specific work history.
It's a huge bottleneck. Honestly, it feels like it's failing millions of really talented people.
Well, today we're doing a deep dive into something that could genuinely be a game changer here. EON Reality's new Micro-Internships and Task Marketplace.
Right. This just launched, didn't it? End of August.
Yeah, August 28th, 2025.
Hmm.
And it's got this huge goal, basically, to tear down that wall between education and getting a job.
How? By weaving actual work, like project-based gigs, directly into the learning process itself.
Precisely. So our mission today is to unpack how this platform aims to reshape the whole model. We're talking moving away from just, sitting and listening.
Passive learning.
Right. Passive learning towards an active learning-to-earning path. Think about students getting real work experience, building contacts, even earning money before they graduate.
It sounds almost too good to be true, but the idea is compelling. You learn, you do, you earn, all in one place.
Exactly. And the sources we've looked at lay out a pretty convincing case for how it works. But first, let's really define the problem it's tackling.
The learning to earning gap.
Yeah, for so many people, the standard path from, say, university to a career is, well, it's kind of broken.
You graduate, often deep in debt, loaded with theory.
But then you hit the job market, and bam, you need practical experience, a portfolio, connections, stuff you just didn't get in the classroom.
And it leaves millions feeling underemployed, or worse, completely stuck.
And traditional internships, they're supposed to bridge that gap, but they often fall short, don't they?
They really do. I mean, think about it. They're scarce, super competitive, and honestly, often not accessible. Maybe it's unpaid and you just can't afford to work for free for 3 months.
Right. Or it's in a big city you can't relocate to.
Exactly. Or maybe you get the internship and you spend the summer, well, getting coffee or making copies, not exactly building that crucial skill set.
So it actually ends up widening the gap for a lot of people, especially those from non-traditional backgrounds. It savors those who already have advantages.
Precisely. It locks people out, regardless of their talent. That's the learning to earning gap right there. It stops people translating academic success into real work.
Okay, so that sets the stage perfectly. This is why this EON Reality platform, the Micro-Internships and Task Marketplace, really jumped out at us.
Right.
Because it seems designed specifically to tackle those issues. It's not just another job site. It's like a whole integrated ecosystem.
So how does it work day to day?
Imagine companies, big ones, small ones, all sorts, posting these short-term, project-based tasks. These are the micro-internships.
Okay. Like specific little jobs.
Exactly. And then learners, students on the platform, can pick these up, complete them, and get paid and get academic credit for it.
Ah, the credit part is key too.
Totally. And here's the really clever bit. These tasks are mostly remote, and often students use the same XR and AI tools they're already learning with on the EON platform.
So it's seamless. You learn a tool, then immediately use it for a real paid project.
You got it. It blends learning, doing, and earning.
All right, so diving into the details from the source material, there are some standout features here. First, it's about real projects, real pay.
Not just busy work.
Definitely not. Students are tackling authentic tasks that actually deliver value. We're talking things like creating complex 3D models for engineering, or developing VR training simulations for companies, maybe doing market research using AI tools, data analysis, real stuff.
Stuff that actually impacts a business.
Exactly, and they get paid for it.
Yeah.
That fundamentally changes the game. Student time becomes an investment, not just an expense.
Right. And the second big thing you mentioned.
The portfolio of proof. This is really interesting. Every task a student completes gets added to their digital portfolio.
So not just saying, I have this skill, but showing, look what I did with this skill.
Precisely. It's a verifiable record. Think of it like a GitHub, but for a much wider range of skills and projects. Way more powerful than just a line on a resume.
Yeah, I can see that. It proves competency.
And it could really help level the playing field, focusing on what you can do, not just where you studied or who you know. Then there's the seamless integration.
Which we touched on. It's all inside the EON AI Academy portal.
Correct. So you could be learning, say, advanced 3D modeling techniques. And the next minute, you see a paid micro-internship task pop up that requires exactly that skill. You can just switch over and apply it.
Wow, no friction there.
Minimal friction. And finally, global accessibility. Because it's remote and task-based, it means a student anywhere, rural, village, big city, can connect with employers anywhere in the world.
That's huge. Suddenly, talent, not location, is what matters most.
It's potentially a massive democratizing force.
Okay, so when you put these micro-internships side by side with traditional internships, the differences are pretty stark, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. Night and day in some respects.
Let's just run through them. Accessibility. Traditional is limited spots, often geographically bound. This marketplace. Unlimited, global access.
Right. Big difference.
Duration. Traditional is usually a full-time summer block. Micro-internships. Flexible, short-term, like 5 to 40 hours per project. Much easier to fit in.
Much more manageable alongside studies or other commitments.
Focus.
Mm-hmm.
Traditional can be admin, observation, maybe coffee runs.
Mm.
Here, it's specific, skill-based tasks with clear outcomes. You make something.
It's a tangible output.
Outcome. Traditional gives you maybe one line on a CV. Marketplace gives you that rich, verifiable digital portfolio we talked about.
Proof of work.
Hiring process. Traditional involves long applications, interviews. Marketplace uses like AI, skill matching, and reputation. Much faster.
Streamlined. Less bias, potentially.
And finally, integration. Traditional is usually separate from your studies. This is integrated directly into the learning path.
It becomes part of the curriculum, essentially.
It's a fundamental rethink, really.
And pulling this off requires some pretty sophisticated tech under the hood, doesn't it? It's not just a website listing jobs.
Right, let's talk tech. What makes this whole gig economy for learners actually work?
Well, at the core, there's a powerful AI skill matching engine. And this isn't just keyword searching.
Okay.
It learns. It analyzes the specific requirements of a task, the skills needed, the complexity, and matches it with learners who've actually demonstrated those skills in their EON coursework or previous projects.
So it knows you can do it because you have done it on the platform.
Exactly. It ensures a better fit, higher success rates, and saves employers tons of time vetting people. It's about proving competence.
Makes sense.
Then there's the XR workspace integration. For many tasks, students and employers can actually collaborate inside EON's virtual or augmented reality environments.
So instead of emailing files back and forth,
You could both, step inside a 3D model together, point things out, make changes in real time, even if you're continents apart.
wow, that sounds incredibly efficient for certain types of work.
It really speeds things up and improves understanding. Fewer miscommunications. And underpinning all this are smart contracts and secure payments.
Ah, the practicalities.
Yeah, the platform automates the agreements, tracks when milestones are hit, and handles the payment processing securely. Builds trust for everyone involved.
Okay, so you've got the AI doing the matching, XR for collaboration, smart contracts for trust. It sounds like a really well thought out system. Less like a job board, more like a talent ecosystem.
That's a good way to put it.
So stepping back, what does this mean for the bigger picture? What's the actual business case here, the ROI for everyone involved? It can't just be good for students, can it?
No, and that's key. It's designed for a win-win-win. For educational institutions, think about it. Their graduate employability rates could shoot up.
That's a huge selling point for attracting new students.
Absolutely. Being able to say, our graduates leave with a degree and a portfolio of paid work from global companies. That's a massive differentiator.
Okay, that makes sense for the schools. What about the students?
Well, for students, the benefits are incredibly direct. First, a real way to reduce student debt by earning while they learn.
Huge.
Second, they launch their careers faster, armed with that verifiable proof of skills. They're not starting from zero when they graduate. They've already got a track record.
They hit the ground running.
Exactly. Now, you might ask about downsides like quality control or fair pay in a global market.
Yeah, that's a fair question. How do they ensure quality and avoid a race to the bottom on price?
That's where the AI matching, the smart contracts, and especially that portfolio of proof come in. It creates a system based on merit and reputation. Good work gets rewarded and leads to more opportunities. It's designed to value quality output.
Okay, and for the companies posting the tasks, what's in it for them?
For employers, it's a super scalable, cost-effective way to tap into a global talent pool for specific needs. Need a 3D model designed, need some data analyzed. You can find someone with proven skills quickly.
Less overhead than traditional hiring for short-term projects.
Way less. And crucially, it acts as a talent pipeline. They get to test drive talent on real projects before making full-time hiring decisions.
Ah, so it reduces hiring risk for them too, like an extended project-based interview.
Precisely. So it really does offer tangible benefits across the board, schools, students, and employers. It addresses real pain points for everyone.
It really sounds like a holistic approach. And just quickly, for anyone listening, this isn't just theoretical, right? It's rolling out now.
Yes, the marketplace is being implemented for learners in the EON AI Academy and their partner institutions.
And companies can already sign up and post tasks.
That's right. It's live and operational, and it's worth remembering EON Reality isn't some startup jumping on a trend.
No, they've been in this space for a long time.
Over 25 years. They're leaders in using AI, VR, and AR for knowledge transfer in education and industry. This feels like a natural, powerful evolution of their work.
A culmination, almost.
You could say that.
Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive, it feels like EON Reality is really trying something pretty profound here with this micro-internships and task marketplace.
And it's ambitious.
It's a deliberate shift away from that passive learning model we talked about toward this active, integrated path where you learn by doing and earning, directly tackling that no experience, no job problem head on.
Empowering students with skills, proof, and income before they even finish their formal education.
It really could rewrite the starting line for careers.
And if we think bigger picture for a second, this raises a really provocative question, doesn't it?
Go on.
If we systematically integrate real paid work directly into the educational process like this, how does that change our definition of what it means to be qualified or experienced? If this kind of verifiable portfolio becomes the norm, what does that mean for traditional credentials, for the value of just having a degree on its own?
Right. Does the portfolio become more important than the diploma over time?
Potentially. What does it mean for established career paths that rely so much on resumes and titles? Could we see the traditional resume sort of fade away, replaced by this living proof of competence?
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot to think about. A future where show, don't just tell, is built right into how we qualify for work.
It's a fascinating possibility.
It certainly is. A potential reshape of education and employment as we know it. Well, that's definitely food for thought. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive today.
My pleasure.
And we encourage all of you listening to think about what these integrated learning-to-earning models could mean for you, your companies, and the future of work.